Hello and welcome. Today we are going, let me lower this. All right, here we go. Today we are going live because it's the end of the 30-day uke challenge officially. You might still be working on it. That's totally fine. I love how you can see the shadow over there. But I have some instruments to kind of open up and play with, and I want to share these with you. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to do it live and we're going to have some fun. Okay, so first we are starting with the last time that I had these instruments in my Etsy shop, they sold out. And I contacted Pepe Romero, and Pepe Romero Jr. is the person who makes these instruments. And he said that this was the last batch that he had. So my husband and I went up to his spot and bought everything he had left. So this is a tiny tenor koa ukulele. These will all be available on my shop, and it's called ukulelandia.com. So tiny tenor koa, look at how beautiful that is. After these sell, I will not have any more in stock. This is the last bit that Pepe Romero Jr. had at his shop as well. So yeah, that's the koa one. And then let's see what else. My husband opened some of these to make sure that everything matched up with our invoice, because my husband is like all about quality control. Okay, this is a tiny tenor mahogany. By the way, all of the instruments come, Pepe makes great ukuleles. They're like magic. They're magical instruments. So they come with the Pepe Romero gig bag, and then the Pepe Romero Daniel Ho playing the Pepe Romero ukulele. And so this contains 9 different pieces, like Pacomel's Canon, Suite Number 1 in G major. So Daniel Ho playing this, it's awesome. It comes with the instrument. The instrument has a strap on the back with a padded slider and then 2 side handles. And I want to say that this gig bag is almost like those, what is it? Like those hard cases that have the soft shell. It's almost there, not quite, but it has a lot of structure and it's not the type that bend. Look at this, like I'm really trying to bend it and it doesn't. So the gig bag is a really nice quality, but you would kind of expect that with a ukulele of this caliber. So this is the, oh my goodness, this is the mahogany. Wow, this one looks gorgeous. Look at that. Look at the grain on that one. Oh, wow. I almost lost my voice. That's so beautiful. That is so beautiful. So let me put the koa and the mahogany side by side so that you can see the different wood grain. So this is the wood grain on the koa. Oh, look at the back of that. And then this is the wood grain on the mahogany. So very different. Well, I mean, someone who doesn't like ukuleles or instruments would think like, those are both wooden. But I think for us, you know, since we're like passionate about these things, we can see the difference in wood grain between mahogany and koa. So these are both going to be available. I'm going to go outside and take pictures of each one because I like taking pictures of the instruments, and I also like having them, you know, having the photos. It's kind of like a, oh, they were here, you know, and now they're off somewhere in the world. And if you buy these instruments and if you want the photos, just let me know and I'll email them to you. Or, you know, like that's just for fun. I don't know if you're into the photos, but if you want them. Okay, so this one, this is not a tiny tenor, and I had to learn that. Okay, the abalone on this one is really teal colored. Okay, so this is not a tiny tenor. This is called an ST concert. So it has the size of a soprano ukulele, so it's smaller, and the body of a tenor. So you have the soprano and the tenor giving you kind of like a concert ukulele. So let me show you next to the tiny tenor. The difference is really subtle on the body side because you do have that tiny tenor, but you can see it on the length. You can see the tiny tenor is longer. So if you are maybe watching this and the tiny tenors have sold out, then this is another really great option for you to get the like pick shaped, the triangle shaped instrument. And then if you're someone who likes a slightly smaller instrument, or you want to travel and you want something a little bit more compact, then maybe consider the ST Concert. Like one of my long time subscribers, Lauren, asked me for an ST Concert in mango wood, and so I sent that off to her already. But yeah, she asked for that, and it also comes with the gig bag and the album. So all those all the ukuleles that I'm showing here today are gonna get that. And then for those of you who are not shopping for ukuleles, but you like accessories or you like other little fun things, this shirt is already up on the website on ukulele.com. And my mom, who used to be a florist, she's making these leis for ukulele. So I love big flashy stuff. So as much as I love black too. So look at how big that is. Like I've seen leis before and they're tiny, but this is big. So she made the one that's on the guitar too. So I'm gonna take pictures of those as well and post them on the site. In case you're into like accessories, let me put one on like the ST Concert. Oh, it's so pretty. These ukuleles are really cute. Kiara, you're up late. Ah! I'm gonna tell my mom to glue that a little better. So look at that. These are so pretty. So yeah, my mom is working on these. I'm gonna do quality control and make sure that they're all glued correctly before we ship them out. And we ship them out in a box so that they're not like pressed up against anything. So these leis will be added to the shop. Let me show you the other one. I really like this one. Look at that. That is so pretty, right? So it's kind of fun to see her like floral past come back from when she was a florist to now full-time grandma. Look at that. So I'll be adding these to the shop a little later as well. So I want to photograph each one so you can see them. And then, oh, I have more ukuleles. I believe this is another ST Concert. So the soprano size tenor body concert scale. Okay. Okay, this is the mahogany. So you can see it has that like reddish brown, not reddish, more like an orange brown tone to it. And the grain is very different as well. Look at that. And they have the beautiful abalone rosette. And I don't know if you've noticed, but with these tiny tenors and soprano tenor concerts, the sound hole is quite big. Like I'm gonna put an Enya next to it for comparison. This is the Enya concert. And I feel like the sound hole is quite a bit smaller on the Enya than on the Pepes. I like those big sound holes. They look so pretty. Be warned, if you don't like low G, these are not for you. All of these come with a low G. It's out of tune, but even then it sounds pretty. What? It's so pretty. I'm gonna tune one in a second and play it for you so you can hear what they sound like. I have one last one to share. And I got these last weekend, but last weekend I was at the LA Youth Fest, so I hadn't had the opportunity to come on here and show them and play them. So it's another, oh, it's so cute. Another ST Concert in mahogany. So this will be up on the Etsy store or on ukulele.com. So that, oh, look at that abalone. So pretty, so pretty, so pretty. So you'll be able to order these online if you want, and I'll ship it within 24 hours so that you get it ASAP, and the packages are insured just in case. So I'm gonna tune one, and oh, I can't tune it. My iPad is dead. Yeah, this one does not sound good. Let me see. I don't have a tuner on me. Hi Bernadette, do you know the song Friends in Low Places? Not off the top of my head, but I know it. Let me see if I can tune by ear. I'm not gonna be doing well under pressure. I missed one. If you hear it, tell me. Oh, I think it's getting out of tune as I'm tuning. Yeah, it's getting out of tune as I'm tuning. I was like, it's so bad. So these ukuleles are really beautiful. They sound amazing. They're made by master luthier Pepe Romero Jr. The ST concerts are a shorter, smaller size. And then the tiny tenors are a larger size. So let me show the mahogany ST concert with the mahogany. Oh, this one is beautiful, this tiny tenor. So you can see the length is bigger on the tiny tenors. So yeah, I'm gonna go outside because it's almost golden hour, and I'm gonna photograph these in golden hour just to make the temptation even worse with you all. After these sell, they're sold. So I bought the last of Pepe Romero Jr. stock because the first batch sold out really fast. The first batch sold out that first weekend. And so I asked for some more, and he said, this is what I have left. So we went to pick them up, and it was so awesome because he's the one who like did the final setup on them. So it's nice to have like master hands set these instruments up. And I know that, you know, when you get them, you're going to be so excited and so thrilled. This is an heirloom piece. I do like having ukuleles in my shop that are more affordable for the people who are on a tighter budget, for the people who maybe you're barely getting started with ukulele and you want to spend less on your first ukulele. And now I'm adding the ukuleles that are like the heirloom ukuleles. These are the kinds of instruments that you're gonna have forever and then pass it down to a loved one, because these are very precious instruments and they are much more expensive than your typical ukulele that you start off with. So please know that these are heirlooms. They're more of an investment into your hobby. These are low G as well, so you're gonna get that lower bassy sound. However, if you want more of an affordable uke, know that they are on ukulandia.com. Things that are just right under $100 and a little bit over, so that there's something for every budget. And then let me show you. Let me see if I have it here. It's the cutest thing. I've also been selling quite a few of these. They're so cute. So these are called shaker leis. They come in spruce. Spruce is the lighter wood, and mahogany. The mahogany ones I have on my dining table because I just got some new ones. So it's a shaker shaped like a ukulele. And these sound so lovely because they're wooden. I've only ever played like the plastic shakers, which they have a more like different pitch sound. This one's totally different. So these have been selling quite a bit too. They're going to be in the shop. I recommend that you start your holiday shopping early, because since it's my first year having a shop for the holiday season, I'm like nervous, you know, like I don't know how well shipping like services get things in time. So I would feel much more comfortable if you did your shopping early and we know that it got to you. Of course, I'm still gonna be selling in December, but if you can start shopping early, like this is a great like little detail for a ukulele player or a stocking stuffer or something to include the newest member of a family in the ukulele fam. So there's that too. So yes, today I just wanted to share the instruments that I'm about to photograph and let you all know that the last video for the 30-day uke challenge for this year has gone up, and it's Here Comes the Sun. So it goes something like this. Here comes the sun, here comes the sun, and I say it's alright. And then, little darling, it's been a long, cold winter. So that's what we have there for the last song. I'm a child, I play ukulele now. Do you do a chug? Yes, I like to do a chug. You just do a down strum and you twist the hand to mute the strings. And that's your chug. That lighting that's coming in is perfect. So I'm gonna close this live here. I love going live every week, but I hadn't because my mind was going crazy with the 30-day uke challenge and then the LA Uke Fest. So I had to look at my desk. I don't like my desk looking like this, but it's been a crazy time. So things are gonna get back to normal and I'm gonna be able to go live much more often. Somebody here asked, how's my baby doing? She's doing really well. She's very tall. She's not 2 years yet. She'll be 2 in December. But when we go to church, I've started taking her to the 2 to 4 year old nursery section, and she looks just as tall as those kids. So I was telling my husband, like, maybe we'll see if she can start school a year early, because she's so tall. I want her to feel included with the other kids. You know, kids can be so brutal. And then my husband said, okay, but if you let her or try to get her to school a year early, because she's in December, not a whole year early. It's just she'd be in with like the kids that she'd turn 5 in kinder. And my husband said, are you sure you want to do that? Because if you do, that means that she leaves our home a year early. And then all of a sudden I wasn't too motivated to get her to start school a whole year early. It's so tough. Kids can be evil. Yes, they can be so evil. And I don't know. I don't know if they will be evil because of her height or not, but I mean, height's a good thing, but kids will find something, right? So I'm actually taking one of the mahoganies with me right now outside, and I'm gonna take pictures. I'm gonna take my tripod. I have this tripod I've had since 2009. It's like clunky and squeaks and doesn't really bend well, but it's been with me. I'm not sure they are nicer now than they were back in the day. I know. Hi, love. What is it?
Your child is way out there.
My child is way out there? Oh, wow. Yeah, I see her. I'm gonna go photograph some ukes because I just did the on the live stream. Are you gonna eat? Okay. Alrighty. Yeah, it's golden hour, so I have to kind of jump on it. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. My dad was cutting the grass. I'm gonna sneeze. Hold on, let me show you where my baby is. Oh, the sneeze went away. It came back. Sorry about that. Okay, so that's my dad out there. Hold on a second. That's my dad all the way out there with holding baby and with my mom. Okay, so I think this spot will make for really nice pictures right here with the bougainvillea and the brick. So I'm gonna try that out. Let's see. Okay, hold on a second. So I'm teaching you my photography tricks. Oops. Okay, so step one, put the ukulele somewhere safe. And put your gig bag somewhere safe so that you can put the ukulele down. And there is actually one little tip that you can use when you photograph your own use that I think you're gonna like. The tip is really simple, but photographing a uke like this, like especially if you do a close-up of the headstock, is fine, but look at this little detail. Turn the pegs so that they all look the same, and that will add just that little bit of symmetry in your photos, because we find symmetry to be very beautiful. And so instead of having the tuners like this, like all different, just like having them all even, I find makes those pictures really nice. Yes, baby. So that's a little trick. And then I try to be intentional with the glare. You see where there's glare? So I wouldn't want the glare to be like right smack in the middle, but I would like it on the edge. So I try to do that. So yeah, I'm gonna end this live stream so that I can photograph these ukes and list them on the website. They'll be available there until they're not. Thank you so much for watching, and starting in October we will go back to our regular live streams. So I'm thinking of doing them on Wednesdays instead of Tuesdays, because I want to take one day off. I want to make Tuesdays my baby day, so I'm thinking Wednesdays, but I'll announce it beforehand so that you know when they are. And if you're a patron member, please look at the Patreon feed, because we're talking about a meetup in April of next year. It's my first time planning like my own event. And then everyone keep an eye out for Ukelandia magazine. It's our magazine coming out soon. Saku's getting impatient, so I'm gonna close this off. Our Facebook is called Ukelandia. All right, everyone, take care. Ciao.